Hey guys, I'm Carrie, and in this video I am talking about what to do when the stop, drop, and feel doesn't work. Alright, let's dive straight into it. There are 3 ways you can troubleshoot the stop, drop, and feel. The first way is to ask yourself how much pleasure you're getting from the food that you're eating. If you are unconsciously binging on foods that you're not super stoked about, that's when it's more emotional eating, so numbing negative emotions with food. If you're binging unconsciously on foods that you frickin' love and that bring you like a lot of pleasure, then it might be hedonic eating, which is eating to gain pleasure. Both hedonic eating and emotional eating can be very compulsive because humans were wired to gain pleasure and avoid pain. So what I recommend is reading my article below on hedonic eating and then focus on adding joy to your life outside of food. Because when you get joy outside of food, then the unconscious compulsion to gain pleasure from food goes away. Well, it doesn't go away, but it gets less, so then you have more access to free will and willpower to not do that. I also have a really good video on willpower below, one of my favorites. The second thing you can do is to scale back and focus first on emotional awareness. The stop, drop, and feel is a really good tool for developing emotional tolerance, but in order to work on emotional tolerance, you need to have a certain level of emotional awareness. And some people can start with the stop, drop, and feel right off the bat. Other people just need to take one step back and work on their emotional awareness first. The best way to do this is to do the stop, drop, and feel when you're not triggered and when you're not about to binge. So to work on emotional tolerance, we wait until we're feeling really uncomfortable and about to binge, and then we sit and we feel those feelings. To work on emotional awareness, I recommend just doing the stop, drop, and feel all throughout the day. What that will do is it will train you and your brain to become more aware of your feelings and learn how to label your feelings and just be aware of them. And then hopefully you do this every day. Hopefully in a few weeks you'll be able to get to a point where you're about to binge and you have that space now to say, okay, hang on, what am I feeling? Drawing a blank here. What was I gonna say? Ah, yes, that's right. The third thing you can do to troubleshoot the stop, drop, and feel is make sure that you're not accidentally turning it into a form of restriction. I have been meaning to make a video on this because I think that a lot of people do this on accident. Is one of the keys to making the stop, drop, and feel work is you have to promise yourself that you can get back to the binge when you're done with the stop, drop, and feel if that's what you really want. I'm confident that you're not going to want to, but that permission, that reverse psychology is essential for making this work, because otherwise the stop, drop, and feel just turns into another method of restriction. It just turns into another barrier that you're trying to put between you and this food that you really want. So you have to make sure that you're giving yourself permission. Restriction is one of the biggest causes of binge eating. It's why diets don't work. So you please do not accidentally turn the stop, drop, and feel into another method of restriction. And as a fourth step that I am going to throw in there just because I am a psycho-spiritual wellness coach is to work with a coach like me who can help you sort of hone in on the unconscious beliefs that are holding you back and gain clarity in areas where you feel stuck. That's what I'm here for. And I will link to coaching down below. So overall, the best ways to troubleshoot the stop, drop, and feel is to add more joy into your life, to make sure you're not hedonic eating. Take a step back and do emotional check-ins all throughout the day to work on your emotional awareness before you start working on emotional tolerance. And lastly, make sure that you are not accidentally turning the stop, drop, and feel into another method of restriction by making sure that you promise yourself that you can get back to the binge when you're done if that's what you really want, but I'm very confident that you're not going to want to. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, leave them for me in the comments below. You can also download my free ebook below and that will put you on my newsletter list and you can just respond to any of those emails. Just get in touch with me. I'm here. I am here. So I seriously filmed this video like 4 different times using my tripod and I just felt so stiff and rigid. And then I just sit down here like I'm just chilling with you, and then everything finally came out the way I wanted it to. So if you hate this, let me know, and if you like it, let me know too. Alright, I'm signing off. I will see you guys next time.